Hey ladies, and welcome back to Feminine Form, a space where we discuss life, femininity, faith, fashion, beauty, and so much more. So many of us struggle from a young age to know and understand what we like, what we're good at, and ultimately what we want to be when we grow up. Society and parents who are often well-meaning want us to decide what we'll do for the rest of our lives by the time we are 18. This can and does put a lot of pressure on young people and young women to quickly find what they want to study and or where they'd like to work for the next 40 to 50 years of their lives. Our career choices are intricately tied into our life purposes, as our careers and jobs are the places and spaces we'll spend a big chunk of our lifetimes. But I want to take the pressure off today. I want to get out of the headspace of having to have it all down and figured out by 18, by 28, by 38, by 42. This is the biggest point of contention for most of us, whether it's due to trying to please our parents or trying to show people that we don't even like that we've quote unquote made it. It's time to take those expectations, those false ideas, and those unrealistic timelines that others have put on you off your shoulders. This is something I've been thinking about and going through myself this year, trying to focus my attention away from the need to achieve, the need to impress, and the ever addictive need for approval and success. Putting all that pressure on myself to have these little achievements and big achievements each year put me in a chokehold when suddenly things slowed down for me and I felt no tangible progress, even though that wasn't actually true. I was just so addicted to the feeling of achieving something new, something big, that I forgot that just being alive and present and loving and taking small steps that might seem insignificant each day is truly what success is. See, we were never meant to be these little gods on earth that are idolized by the many or few people who follow us on social media, constantly waiting for people to applaud our every move. No. Genesis 2 verse 7 says, "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being." I don't think we understand how profound that is. So just by breathing alone, just by being still and breathing, we are purposeful beings. We have purpose, we matter, just by breathing, by existing. And let it not be lost on us that it is God's own breath, God's breath that flows in each of our lungs. Do we understand how incredibly mind-blowing that is? Do we understand then that we don't need the extras? We don't need the house, the car, the accolade, the stage, the career, whatever the thing is, in order to have purpose, in order to find our purpose. God is our purpose. We breathe and live and exist for Him, and that is enough. Let that sit with you for a moment, for a while. Let that truth live with you every day. Every time you take a breath in, that's God's breath in you. That's your purpose. Now, living in that unchangeable truth, we can then look at the gifts we've been given by the one who made us. What emotional gifts do you have? What mental gifts do you have? What physical gifts do you have? What spiritual gifts do you have? Are you extremely patient, calm? Are you naturally discerning and a quick thinker? Are you easily empathetic and sensitive to others' emotions? Is your hand just naturally gifted at painting? You never had any lessons? Are you a deep thinker, an introvert who likes to analyze things? Are you super bubbly and hilarious to be around, a natural comedian? Are children drawn to you because they feel at ease around you? You're good with them. Somewhere in that thing that you're good at is tied to your purpose, the purpose that God has for your particular life journey. What are those gifts that everyone points out about you? Those things that stand out about you? God hasn't just put those things in you because it was fun to sprinkle a little bit of this in you and a little bit of that. There's purpose for it, His purpose. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." He knows what He's doing in you and in your life. Nothing is by accident, nothing is a coincidence, nothing is a mistake. The difficulties we face, the people we meet, the beautiful moments, it's all part of His plan for you, His shaping of you. So when you go out there, remember that just by existing as you are, just by breathing, you are glorifying God. That alone is enough. That alone glorifies Him. You don't need to be more. And secondly, use what God has given you to live out the purpose He has for you, the plans He has for you. As someone who is naturally empathetic, maybe you're meant to be a psychiatrist, a psychologist. That gifted hand of yours, maybe you're meant to be a painter. That love for children that flows out of you, maybe you're meant to be a kindergarten teacher, a children's nurse, a mother. Use those gifts in your time, in your way, not for anybody else but God and yourself. And guess what? In doing that, everybody else around you benefits. You can and must use your gifts to serve others around you, but not to prove anything to anyone around you. As a final note, there's an incredibly beautiful song I often listen to by Cleo Sol called Young Love. The lyrics are so powerful and poignant and uplifting as she sings to young girls and young women everywhere. I've taken a little excerpt of the lyrics that I find inspiring and hope they'll encourage you too. Dance, sister. Smile, sister. Laugh, sister. Cry, sister. You're a prize, sister. Don't hide, sister. Show them why, sister. Little young girl, don't you cry. I know you're wise, but you've been fooled a few times. Feeling trapped because you lost yourself, so you tried to protect your heart. I know you want to be someone. You need something more, because you're trying to see yourself, live the life you want. Young love, don't ever waste your life. I see that you're searching for peace of mind. Young love, I want you to value your light. I see that you're searching for peace of mind. Because you've got to believe life's what you want it to be. Because you've got to believe life's what you want it to be. You're in a hurry, trying to tell the world that you're worthy of all the things we keep chasing. To know your heart is a brave thing. Baby girl, don't worry. Trying to show the world that you're worthy of all the things we keep chasing. To know your heart is a brave thing. A brave thing. I hope this video has been encouraging and uplifting. I hope that you've truly understood what and who makes you purposeful, just as you are. Keep dreaming, keep growing, keep creating. Trust that you are enough and are worthy as you are. Do everything with heart, use your talents, and always remember where your true purpose is found. A reminder about next week's giveaway. Subscribe to my channel by September 1st, next week Friday, and you could win a self-care hamper with all the goodies you need for your day off or for an evening where you just want to unwind and relax. The gift bag includes a face mask, journal, a candle, some chocolate, and much more. I will choose one lucky subscriber to win this incredible giveaway, so be sure to subscribe to Feminine Form and share the channel with your friends. Until next time, be bold.